All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I want to show you two things. And then I was bummed I didn't get, we had a crazy morning, but right after third period, I'm going to the Center for History because they found a picture of the Second Street Bridge. Okay, so the one behind the liquor store there, the old liquor store. So I'm gonna go to the Center for History and look that up. Okay, and then I have a couple other questions because Nathan Self emailed me from Valpo. He's in a class, and they were doing a project on something called brownfields. So I have some questions about that. So, but I have two videos to watch about smart growth real quickly. And I want you to check this out. And then I also want to ask for your help on something if you want, but you don't have to do this. I saw it when I got up and I haven't watched it yet. Sorry. Sometimes when I get texts, I'm like, okay, I gotta go back there, look at that. And then I promise I will do it. I went into the TikTok before yesterday. Okay. All right, watch this. We're going to talk about two quick videos that I want to talk about.
70,000 people will move to or be born in cities in the developing world, mostly in fast-growing areas in Asia and Africa. And there's a lot to love about cities. They're chock full of jobs, art, jobs, community, a small fortune in coins tossed in public fountains, and jobs. Cities can be good for the planet, too. Their compact nature means that water, power, building materials, transportation, and land can be used super efficiently. Except cities aren't always the super compact islands of utopian awesome we sometimes imagine. That's because they're usually made up of urban cores surrounded by less dense residential, commercial, and industrial zones that sprawl on and 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 on. Many of us may think of the suburbs as leafy green lanes lined with picket fences and giant slobbery dogs, but suburbia comes in many forms, and people in suburbs of all types gobble up more energy, water, and other resources and emit more pollutants than those people in taller, denser urban neighborhoods. They travel further to work and school, have more cars and drive them further, heat and cool bigger homes, and maintain bigger yards, negating the compact efficiency of the dense urban cores they surround. So suburb-ringed cities with low overall densities are much less efficient than those that are tightly packed. And unfortunately, cities around the world are expanding twice as fast in area as they are in population, using up more land, more energy, and more stuff per person. We could reverse this trend by getting rid of resource-hungry suburban sprawl altogether, but that just isn't how cities tend to develop organically. In reality, wide highways and cheap gas tend to encourage more cars and commuters, and height limits on buildings or zoning of homes and businesses separately push growth outward. So policies allow us to influence the shapes of our cities, for bad or good. Investing in mass transit and boosting gas prices encourages people to ditch their cars and live closer to each other, while mixed zoning laws allow them to work and play closer to home. And when people live densely, they use resources less intensely. So in cities, as in life, we have a choice: sprawl or grow tall.
One
This episode of
interesting
Minute Earth
thought.
is
I watched like 40 of these this morning, and I like that one a lot. Now watch this one. This one's crazy. Okay, so yeah, watch this one. 1912. Are you reading it? Let me start over. Read the stuff.
Each year in the U.S., urban sprawl replaces over 2 million acres of agriculture and overseas.
Did you see what all that red was?
Roads.
Roads.
Development in the something nearest began with agriculture that our water from canal and dam rivers. Urban development followed agriculture expansion, tapping into this water supply.
Look at the year. Diversion projects, along with the invention of air conditioning, led to explosive growth.
Satellite images show urban sprawl and suburban sprawl overtaking agriculture in the
Recent decades.
These words are too little for my eyes, Jamin.
Maybe they're just big words.
Huh?
Look at that. Look at this though. Isn't this insane? Okay, so the red is the urban boundaries, right? Urban planners foresee serious water shortages as Phoenix continues to grow. Now, there's the Grand Canyon up there at the top, right? See it? Now look at this. Anybody tell me what this is? It was in one of our questions before. Yeah, it's a pond, yeah.
It's the one lake that we wrote about.
Yeah.
It was in like our first question.
Lake Mead. Now look at these levels. 2000 to 2004.
That was the water.
Higher density growth and efficient water use are vital for future development. Southwest. Those are the city lights. Most of us live in urban areas. See the lights? Okay, Africa, the dark continent, right? The reason why I call it dark is because of the lack of lights. Okay, look at this once again. Here was agriculture land, right? This is Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, here's the population, couple small populations, and then look at this growth. Watch it again real quick. I'll mute it so you don't have to listen to the annoying music. 1935, 36, 39, 40. Okay, not much change. Then 50s. Look at the 50s. Boom, 60s. Okay, and then all that agriculture is slowly gone. Okay, now this is Phoenix, right? It's pretty big. Okay, North Manchester, we know that that city is also, our city is also taken away agriculture. Now, a few years ago, this has been about, let's see, so be probably about 6 years ago, we had an event at the junior high called Food, Farming, and the Future of Agriculture. We invited folks from all walks of life, farmers, retired farmers, educators. We invited folks from Midwest Poultry. We invited folks from Monsanto, from Beck Seed Company, Raw Beck Seed Company, Ag Plus. We invited all these people to come to an event. And I remember John Hartzell came. He's a farmer in town. Anybody know John? Okay, yeah, John Hartzell lives out kind of by me. And we were talking about the deforestation. And he did bring up such a great point that my students at the time did not address for this event. And that was the fact that the urbanization affects farmland, right? That we know that where Lance's is was farm. I remember where Jefferson Point was, that whole area, agricultural land, right? Okay, which is weird to think about. Some farms and also some homes there. And then also all that area where Menards is, all that area that's like on 14, you know, where Kroger and Fort Wayne Dermatology, all that was farmland, right? Okay, and Fort Wayne continues to expand outward. Okay, so they're not just cutting down forests, all of it was forested. We had forests, wetlands, prairies in Indiana. Okay, and then boom, farms. Now the farms are taken over by populations. All right. Now here's what I want to know. What time are we out here? Sorry. Oh wait, crap. Okay, so you guys, let's talk government for a quick second. I heard you talked about the market with Schlitt and then breastfeeding, right? I talked to him after school. He's like, you tell him about breastfeeding. I was like, yeah, I tell him. And then, but he said he didn't get into it, right?
We said there was a story.
There's a story, but he didn't tell you yet.
Is it?
No, not at all. Okay, all right. Who knows this guy? Anybody know this guy? Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna show you a picture. I hope. Well, I don't want you to see his name. Let's see if you can just see his picture. Dang it. It's not Clint Eastwood. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see if I can find just the image here. I'll just drag it to the thing. Okay, because I want to see if anybody knows who it is. No. Oh God. All right. It's this guy. Okay, does anybody know who this guy is? No. Nobody knows this guy? That's not my dad. Nobody knows this guy? This guy, by the way, gave me an award once. I used to have it up here, but it's not up there anymore. Okay, it wasn't for participant. What was it? Okay, I need your help, but I'm not going to force you to do this. If you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, it's fine. But I think it'd be fun. And we could do it tomorrow if you want. Hopefully, there's enough time to do it tomorrow. You guys know this guy? Nobody knows this guy? His name is Andy Zay.
Your dad.
Does that mean anything?
No.
He is our state senator. Okay, and he just co-authored a bill called Senate Bill 389. Here's what Senate Bill 389 wants to do. It wants to take away protection for wetlands in Indiana. Okay. This not only affects, okay, so like I wrote him a letter. I'll tell you, here's the short stick of the letter. He's not written me back. I was like, dude, good teacher. Okay, teaching AP environmental science. It's like, at this point, I don't agree with Senate Bill 389. It's like, but I want to hear your side. Okay, tell me why is this going to make Indiana better? Okay, just educate me. Help me get it. Okay, there has been no response. In fact, people are starting to lose their minds about this bill. In fact, an 11-year-old boy in Indianapolis started a petition. It's now was on the Indianapolis News yesterday to get signatures to stop this bill. Already in 48 hours, it's got 6,000 signatures, which is pretty cool. Okay, so again, this affects hunters. I'm thinking about you hunters in here. Okay, big time. Why would taking away our wetlands affect hunting? What's that? No quacks. Your quack's gone. Okay, right? So no quacks, no fun with the hunting. Okay, so
I mean, you'd still have private land.
Private land would still be potentially affected. Tell me.
Wait, like land that I own, they can't do anything to that.
They can. How?
They can sue you. The mining stuff.
What's that?
They can buy it.
They can absolutely buy it, Hallie. Okay, and you can tell me all you want, oh, it's going to stay in our family for years and blah blah blah. I've heard that story. I may believe you, right? But that's not. Yeah. It is not.
I don't understand how that is legal, but.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to say that yes, your private land is going to be protected forever. Okay, but look, do you understand how many wetlands are private land? We're talking like this much, right? There are very, very few, okay, private land. Okay, so hunters gonna be affected, but there's also another big problem too. What else is gonna, like, every single one of you are gonna be affected.
Like our water supply.
Your water supply, big time. Because what do wetlands do for your water supply? What's that? They clean it, right? How do wetlands clean it? They clean it by the plants taking up the bad stuff and leaving the good stuff. Okay, I have no idea why. Well, I do have an idea why. Okay, and that goes back to our Walmart story, right? I told you this story, right? About how our senator, it's just weird that I told you this story already. And now this is happening. Our former senator, okay, or actually he was a representative, Dave Wilkins, like got into politics so he could take that wetland in Warsaw and turn it into a Walmart. So some people are like, oh, like Biden will make it all better. That's not true either. Okay, so like we have to, like, I think, make our voices be heard and say that wetlands are important to us. I would like to maybe make some phone calls tomorrow. You guys up for that? Okay, like prank calls. We are, and guess who else is guess who else is into this and helping me out? Who's in the state house? Ethan Rice, former sub here, is now an intern at the state house. So he's been giving me some skinny. We'll talk more tomorrow. See ya. Do some research. Senate Bill 389. I'd love to know your thoughts. Peace out.